I'm Karen Stangroom and welcome back to Conquer Crochet. Today's video I want to talk to you about this crochet book which is called Crocheted Succulents by Emma Varnam, and it's published by GMC Books. Now when I first started crocheting I found that I went to lots of websites because I wanted free patterns and I didn't want to spend any money. I was spending enough money on yarn, and what I found in the end was that lots of the patterns that I was downloading, we're talking quite a few years ago, the patterns didn't quite work or they were written in very weird terminology. So this book is written in UK terminology, so if you're following in the UK this is definitely for you, but it's quite easy to translate into US terminology. I'll put a link in the description below for my Conquer Crochet Project Folder, which has a really good cheat sheet in it, which is all free for you to download, and you can keep that with your patterns so that you can translate between the two styles. So I have made 2.5 of the projects in this book, and I will definitely be making more. One of the things I found when making these is the pot that you put them into really sets it off. So you could just put them into a tin can. You could take the label outside a baked bean tin can and you can put them in there. You could decorate the can however you wanted. I decided to buy some really nice little pots off Amazon to actually display mine in, because I just felt it made it look a little more real. And well, you'll see those in a second. I'll show you the ones that I've made. As I said, this pattern book is by Emma Varnam, and the cover price is £14.99, but it's currently, at the time of filming, £9.66 on Amazon, which I think is excellent value for 25 beautifully designed projects, clear photographs, step-by-step instructions, and well-written patterns. So this book introduces you to new yarns and stitch techniques which you may not have tried before, such as the magic ring, crochet ribbing, bobble stitch, most of which I have video tutorials on my channel if you'd like any extra help with those. And there's even a section showing you how to crochet your own pots if you'd rather make your own rather than buying pots to put your crocheted succulents in. So moving on to my makes then, the first one I made was the string of pearls, which is an example of the bobble stitch technique I just mentioned. I used a Shashimaya, I think that's how you pronounce it, cotton yarn in khaki for the main plant, and then patterned cotton in brown for the soil. This one is the Romeo Wax Agave pattern, which they made in red, but I made it from a Signet acrylic yarn in a sort of greeny grey colour to match with the decor. And the last one is a bull cactus, which I thought was unfinished, but it is finished. So I used the patterned cotton DK for this one as well, and I really love the sheen that you get on patterned cotton yarns. So there's been a couple in here that I wanted to make, but I didn't have the exact yarn that they said. But if you just think, right, well, it's a cotton yarn or it's an acrylic yarn, pick the colour that's nearest to it, or pick a variegated yarn that's nearest to it, and you can still make these even if you can't get hold of the exact ones that they say. So don't be put off because you have to go and spend, I don't know, £10–15 on more yarn when you know you've actually got some in your stash. These are quite good for stash busting as well, so if you've been making something and you've got that little bit left over and you never know what to do with that little ball of yarn, make a succulent. Why not? Really hope you've enjoyed today's video. It's been lovely to have you with me. I will leave 2 videos on screen to help you on your crochet journey, and I will see you over there. Thank you so much for joining me on this one today, and happy hooking!